this video, we're going to take a look at a new interpretation of a multi-tool from the folks at Klecker Tools. That's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 Blade Show. I'm here with Glenn Klecker, the owner and designer at Klecker Tools, and Glenn has come up with a very different interpretation of a multi-tool, which has got it's just got some cool features to it. So he's got some new stuff. We've looked at these before, but he's got some new models and new stuff to show you. So Glenn, first of all, thank you for taking time. I know it's the end of the day Saturday where everybody's tired and wore out, so thanks for taking a minute to do a video with us. So
not a problem.
So show us, give us a rundown of what's new.
Okay, so if they'd seen your other videos, they would have seen some of the stuff related to Stowaway tools that we showed at SHOT Show.
Right.
Stowaway tools going to the phones and whatnot. The other thing nice about these is because you can pull the caps off, you can put them into key bars or stuff like that. One of the other ways that we showed to carry it was the Carabiner. Is that one? So you're familiar with that one. So we've got the full line of tools. So what we wanted to do was to kind of expand just a little bit further. One of the things that we don't have, is a good way for people to take the tool and put it into a method for using it individually, other than if they're just loose.
Right.
So we designed this handle here, and it first came out as in the Battle Box Mission 26. We started it there, and now we've got it as the official Klecker handle for the tools. The idea behind the handle is that it's built with the sliding top here. You slide the lid over to the side, and the tools pop out right here. Then you can take the individual tools out and use them in the end of the handle. So you take them, you put the tools in there, like that, and then you could take the handle, the lid, slide it back, and there. Now you've got a handle, you can pry, screw, turn, do whatever you need to.
Good bit of leverage.
One of the unique things about this is you can actually turn it into a kit of some sort. One of the ways you could use this is to take the new toothbrush that we have in here, and you can use it as either a hygiene kit, or you could use it as like a weapons cleaning kit. Right. So you can just put the toothbrush in here, mount it in, and you can clean your tooth, your rifle, preferably not the same toothbrush, but
or at the same time.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So then, that's all right. And so then the other thing you can do is take these tools and you unscrew the screw back here, and you can mount them in the back end, and then you can use this to hang it from your belt or something like that. So we use the Griffin Stowaway tool for that one.
And you can set this up, but like I say, as a kit, you can set this up to have, depending on what your intended purpose is, you can have the right tools for the right purpose, and all in one little handy kit.
Yeah, so you could do like a hygiene kit, you could do a weapons cleaning kit, you could do a kit for camping, throwing in the fire starter and the knife. Yeah. The possibilities are almost endless.
Yeah, and pretty neat way to get kind of organized how you want.
So the other thing that we came up with is some people just want to have a lot of the tools, but they aren't carrying them all. So we put together this pouch. We're doing this with VanQuest gear.
I was going to say that looked like a VanQuest pouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just got these this first batch here. So these are made by VanQuest for us, and then it's designed specifically to fit 8 stowaway tools. You can tuck them here and other things in the pouch here. You can hook stuff in here, and this is a good companion for the handle for the field. Yeah,
absolutely. And good stuff. VanQuest does a good job.
Yep, and it's got all the mountings for like Molly gear and stuff like that. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, the last thing that we have done is, if you've seen a key bar, you've seen. So everybody knows what that is.
Right.
Okay, so we work with KeyBar to develop this collaboration. So basically it's like, it looks almost exactly like a KeyBar. It's got a slightly modified profile. So we did 2 versions of this. This one here is an aluminum handle that's Cerakoted and laser marked. And it's got a new custom pocket clip that I designed. But then we've taken our knife that you've probably seen with the stowaways. The folding, the locking mechanism is very compact.
Right.
So we've combined that in here with the knife blade so that you can actually have a knife built into your key bar that folds and locks.
Yeah, it's really solid little blade too.
Anybody who follows key bar and the knives that you can put in them, all there is like a friction lock. There's nothing that actually locks up solid,
right. So
which you have now.
So you actually got a lever lock or a kind of a back lock kind of design, a Klecker lock, right? That's what it is.
So the nice thing is you can take the same knife, the module, which we're going to have available later this summer. You can buy the knife, but the module itself will be available later this summer. But you can take this and you can throw in tools, keys, whatever, like a regular key bar.
So it's expandable. You can have it. You can put. You can have just a few or several tools.
Yep.
Like a regular key bar.
Yep. So and even when you got the tools in, you can still flick out your knife, fold and lock.
Very cool. And how many tools do you have in total now?
I think we're at about 14 or 15.
Yeah.
We have 2 new keys coming out. We have the keys that work in the phone case, but we're doing a custom key that'll fit in here. It's a little more compact. And then we're also looking at doing a USB drive, because there's a lot of kids that can't carry the knives and stuff to school, but we've got some kids in our town, Silverton, that carry these around, but they need stuff that they can use in school.
That's a good idea, yeah. And then you've also, in addition to these, so these are, I'm assuming you can buy these, you buy them with the knife and then you can add whatever you want to with them?
Yeah, each knife comes in a tin like that, and then when you pull it out, you've got a full set of key bar hardware, so you can expand it from the 3/8 inch screw up to a 7/8 inch screw.
Wow, okay. So the knife and the lock system is part of is what really separates the framework from a standard key bar.
Right. So now this module, it's only in the knife at the moment, but the module itself should be available hopefully by the end of the summer, just as a standalone. So somebody just buy the frame and the knife blade combo and stick it in any key bar.
Oh, that's very cool. And then you also, in addition to these standard ones, you got these really special looking fancy ones here that I thought were pretty cool. Tell us just a little bit about one of these.
Yeah, so this is called the Mannschaft. It's a German word for team, and this is a collaboration we did with Key Bar, basically building on this original design. But what we did was we took and we got its own little custom design capsule. It's made by a local craftsman in Silverton named Josh Kinsey. You might have seen our funny looking box out here that we did, but he designed that. It's pretty sweet. People like that. He was also on the show Steampunked. So this is the way that we ship them, and these are actually limited edition. We've got a few pieces left. There's 50 total that we made, but these are titanium bodies, anodized, then machined. Then they have these awesome little inlays built into them. This one happens to be a wood and epoxy resin from Deranged Donkey. So it's a funny name, but they make some amazing products. They got some awesome woods. We have several of theirs in here. We've got these custom pins that we did for the either end. They build almost exactly the same as a regular key bar, but we got cool pins and screws, titanium pocket clip, and then we have the liner and everything built in here. And this is the U.S. made completely version. So this knife blade, we built this with American Steelworks out of Idaho.
So and these, if I'm right, these are no two are exactly alike.
There are a few that are very similar, but they're all pretty unique.
And individually serial numbered, or the cases are?
Yep, every one of these is individually serialized 1 through 50. So this is actually number 50 right here.
Pretty cool. So where can somebody find out if they aren't lucky enough to come to Blade Show? Where can somebody find out where to buy this stuff?
Okay, so if they want the tools or the handle, then the best place for these is on KleckerKnives.com. And same with the pouch. These will be available online pretty soon. Same with the handles. The knives, will probably have some of these on the website shortly, next couple weeks. The modules for these will probably be end of summer.
So it's a brand new design for you, brand new product for you. Introducing here at the Blade Show?
Yeah, we introduce it here, see how it goes, and then determine if we want to make it a big product long term.
Okay, yeah.
And then the customs, we've got so the ones that we have left are going to be available. If you're on Instagram, that might be the best place for you to find out where and when some of these will be available, because there's not a lot of them.
Right.
So we might put a few up on our website, but mostly it'll be Instagram, I think.
Klecker Knives?
KleckerKnives.com or at Klecker Knives on Instagram.
Okay, great. So, some pretty cool stuff here from the folks at Klecker Knives. Again, I like bringing new stuff to you that you can see. It's really cool. So, Glenn, thanks for taking time to talk to us as always. Just some really interesting, neat stuff. I don't know where you come up with these ideas, but you got the
no idea.
The imagination that works. So, and it's always fun to talk to you. Always good to see some of the cool stuff you come up with. I never know what I'm going to see when I see that Klecker sign. It's like, okay, I know you're going to have something cool to look at. So,
we do not believe in Me Too.
Yeah, exactly. That's for sure, man. I tell you. So, thanks again for talking to us. Thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I'll put a link to all Glenn's links to Klecker Knives and Klecker stuff below. I encourage you to check this stuff out. It is all really not just first class, but it's very innovative and kind of unusual in some ways, which is pretty cool. So you won't have a Me Too thing for sure. So thanks for watching. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday, and very often other videos throughout the week. You can check out any one by clicking right over here to Glenn's right. And I'd really appreciate it if you click down in the corner down there and subscribe. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.